Rhett, how much do you talk, or have you talked to Duke about his future and what lies ahead for him to make a decision?
You know, Coach Malzahn's talked to him like he did Sammy, and same thing with Coach Craig and myself, and he's not quite sure what he's going to do yet. You know, Sammy was a little further along in that. He was 100%, and so, you know, and of course Sammy graduated. That had a lot to do with it, so we're real happy for him. But that really hadn't been determined yet.
How much do you try not to maybe be too selfish and going, yeah, just come back, just come back?
Well, look, as a coach, you'd love all those guys. I mean, I wish Greg Robinson and Trey Mason would have come back. At the same time, they were ready. You know, running back only has so many hits. Trey was ready. Greg obviously was ready. He was a second overall pick. And so you kind of take each case by case. As a coach, if a young man's going to be a first or second round pick, specifically for sure a first, you know, and he's eligible, it's crazy not for him to go. And as much as we hate to lose him, and sometimes that's tough because if you didn't plan for it in recruiting, you know, you may have quicker holes to fill, but that's what's best for him. And it's good for our program. When we have young men being recognized for leaving early, back-to-back years already, you know, and hopefully the guys that leave this year, they'll get early draft status too, it's a positive. At the same time, you want to also help educate them that if you're not going to go early, I think last year there was over 90 guys who went out early who didn't even get drafted. That's the worst thing you can do. And so you try to educate them and just make sure they're listening to the right people, because all kinds of people get in your ear and you never know what they're going to say.
You said you can tell when someone's ready. Do you think he can make that jump immediately?
Who?
Duke.
I think there's some things he'd do very well that translate. I think there's some things he'd benefit from staying. But at the end of the day, you know, the way the NFL does it too helps you. You can get feedback for the kids before they have to make that decision, and that's a big positive. So you have some hard information that's not an opinion to work with.